And the little subheading is with fractions. I'll give you a second to get to where I'm at so we don't miss anything here. Here is what you need to write out here with fractions, and when you have word probs with fraction of, when you hear the word a fraction of, like 2/3 of the children, you, here we go, this is the important thing, must draw rectangles and sketch it out. And you'll know exactly what I mean after we do an example of this. You must, or at least right now in your mathematical life, someday you will get to a point where you don't have to do that. But today, absolutely positive for the next couple of years anyway. Everybody have that? I'm not going too fast for any intents and purposes. Here would be the example then. Example. Oh, yeah, he's there, don't worry. Most things can be fixed here. Here's our example. It's going to be pretty big. Example. Stan scored 2/3 of his team's 36 points. Stan scored 2/3 of his team's 36 points. How many points did he score? How many points did Sam score? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Or Stan. How about this? Stan, I just made that up there. Now you don't have to write the whole words of the problem on your paper, but this is what you need to do. You need to, basically what you're looking for is you're looking for 2/3 of 36. So you need to just sketch yourself a nice little rectangle. This rectangle stands for all of what you're talking about. Total number of points was 36 points. So that rectangle stands for 36 points. You are looking for 2/3 of it. So how many equal pieces do I cut my rectangle in? That's what the bottom number tells you, Colton. You cut it into 3. And at that point you have to put the number, if you cut 36 into 3 parts, if you don't know what it is, you may have to do the division problem. 36 divided by 3 is 12. So each part is 12, correct? But Stan didn't just score 1 part, he scored 2 of them. So you have to take 2 of them and put them together. How many points did Stan score? Brian?
24 points.
24 points. So anytime that you see a fraction of word problem, I need to see all of this. At some point in life, this will become second nature. You won't have to do it. But right now, at the 5th grade level, this is what should be on your paper. Usually, sometimes people cheat like that. But not you guys, though. One more, just so you know. Here we go. Oh, another basketball one. The 5th grade basketball team scored 32 points. 5th team scored 32 points. Good statement there. The team scored 5/8 of those in the second half. The team scored 5/8 in the second half. How many points did the team score in the first half? Give you a chance to write that down. Then we will talk forever about this one. Now, children, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, kids of all ages, one thing you have to learn about math, those of you that are already doing the problem, is make sure you answer the question that the book actually asks and not the question that you think it asked. Because this problem says the team scored 5/8 in the second half, but the question doesn't ask you how many points it scored in the second half. It asks you how many points it scored in the first half. So just know that going in. When we do this, you still do it the same way. So here is my little rectangle, which stands for how many points?
13.
This is 32 points. I can still write down my fraction 5/8. Because if I cut this into 8 pieces, let's do this. What's this? Half, 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 half. Because if you know that 1, 2, 3, 4, if 5/8 were scored in the second half, you know that the rest, the other 3, had to be scored in the first half, right? So there's 2 ways you could do this. You could say 3/8 of this number, or you could do it with the 5/8 and then just look to see how many are this. If you take 32 and cut it into 8 pieces, each piece is, anybody? Is it just me? Is it just me? 4. So in the second half, they would have scored 5 4s, which is 20 points. But in the first half, they scored 3 4s, which is 12 points. Either way you want to look at it, however you want to go about it, just know that you need to answer the question they ask, not the question that you think they ask. And if you're like me when I was a 5th grader, obviously, Jordan, right, we try to do our math as quickly as possible. And usually when we do that, we kind of overlook some of those things. Just make sure, read the question. Make sure you're, especially story problems, because, sometimes this book really likes to trick you in the sense that it makes sure that you really you need to look at the problem and kind of think about it a little bit more rather than yes. Anybody question with that? You happy about that?
Yeah.
How big do you think this is in real life? Watch when I make this smaller. How small this problem.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive there.